trade tensions often lead to retaliatory tariffs and economic disputes. But what if a country could turn these challenges into opportunities? On April 3, 2025, the U.S. government announced sweeping tariffs, 10% on all imports, with a sharp increase to 26% on Indian goods by April 9. Yet, instead of retaliating, India is taking a strategic approach. This isn't the first time India has turned a crisis into an opportunity. Let's explore how India's unique strategy could reshape its economic future. The recent U.S. tariff policy poses a significant challenge, 10% on all imports, escalating to 26% for Indian goods. This move threatens Indian exports, disrupts trade flows, and impacts industries dependent on the American market. However, India's Trade Ministry announced that it won't respond with immediate retaliation. Instead, India is strategically assessing new opportunities arising from the changing trade landscape, focusing on boosting exports, including Apple iPhones, to the U.S. This calculated approach isn't new for India. In 2019, when the U.S. withdrew India's benefits under the Generalized System of Preferences, GSP, impacting $6 billion worth of Indian exports, India initially imposed tariffs on 28 U.S. products. However, the real breakthrough came through negotiations, where India secured sector-specific agreements that ultimately benefited its businesses. In 2014, during a dispute over food subsidies at the World Trade Organization, WTO, India secured a peace clause that protected its agricultural subsidies until a permanent solution was found. This move safeguarded India's food security programs while allowing time for further negotiations. During the global tariff wars of 2018, India mitigated the impact of U.S. tariffs on steel and aluminum exports by strengthening economic ties, including boosting energy imports from the U.S. This strategy emphasized cooperation over confrontation. In 2016, Apple's plans to manufacture in India were leveraged to demand technology transfers and job creation. This led to local iPhone assembly, reducing import dependence and boosting India's electronics manufacturing sector. India's approach relies on using trade negotiations to secure favorable terms for exports, technology transfers, and market access. By leveraging its large consumer market, India gains a powerful negotiating tool. This strategy aligns perfectly with the Make in India initiative, designed to encourage global companies to manufacture locally, create jobs, and reduce import reliance. Faced with the latest tariffs, India's response is a strategic bet on long-term growth. The focus is on sectors like electronics manufacturing and increasing Apple's exports to the U.S. By prioritizing negotiations over retaliation, India aims to secure technology transfers, investments, and access to American markets. This approach is not just about damage control, it's about driving manufacturing growth, strengthening supply chains, and establishing India as a global tech hub. Can India successfully turn this challenge into an opportunity and emerge as a global manufacturing powerhouse? History suggests India is playing the long game. What do you think of India's strategy, smart or risky? Will it lead to economic growth, or is India playing with fire? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't miss out on more deep dives into global economic trends and investment strategies. So, subscribe to Full Investment Insights and like the video, so that YouTube can recommend more valuable content to you that help you stay informed. So, let's do it.